Hello YouTube, it is the 18th of May 2010, giving you a quick update here on the allotment number 3 Leamington allotment in Newcastle upon Tyne, England. Today's update is titled Fertiliser. Sitting here in the shed, I've got just a few buckets of fertiliser I use. At the bottom there you got chicken manure pellets, which is very good at sort of injecting fertiliser exactly where you want it, and you can also broadcast it. Fish blood bone, another organic fertiliser that I use quite a lot. It gives a good balance of fertilizer. And then at the top is Grow More. It's a non-organic fertilizer, but works really well for me and my brassicas, especially things like your Brussels sprouts, your cabbages. At the top there you got tomato plant food, which works really well. I'll pause you and I'll take you and show you some more. Now this horribly smelly concoction is comfrey leaves rotted down, and it reeks. So when you do this kind of stuff, I've got it in the greenhouse at the minute, but I will move it out. So this is also really good to use as dilute as tomato food, and just a general fertilizer. You would dilute it 10 parts to 1, so comfrey feed. And I'll come to you in a minute. Still on the allotment here, you got the comfrey plant, which works really good as a compost activator. You can also use the leaves in the bottom of trenches to help to sort of inject a lot of nitrogen down into the plants. If I swing around to the side here, you've got my first bin, which is full, as we say in the States, plumb full of compost, ready to sort of rot down and be mixed in. And then 3 bins of that really smelly stuff, raw manure. This is horse manure, and when you first get it, it does reek. So you cover it up, that keeps some of the rain off of it where you can, and that rots down for about a year. Coming off the allotment just slightly, you come to a patch of nettles. That's also really good, just like comfrey. You can rip that up and you can add that to a bit of water and make a feed, a liquid feed out of it. Or you could just put it straight onto the compost and it would act as an activator, so helping speed up the process of composting. Now in brief, that's the sort of general fertilizers that I use on this allotment. I'll give you a quick tour. The raspberries are doing really well. Fruit trees, the first year, so there's a few blossoms, but not as many as you would expect from a mature tree. Strawberries are starting to show a few blossoms down here. The plot is very weedy. Weeds has definitely taken off, as are the plants. So some things are putting on a lot of growth, while other things are still slow to poke their heads up. You've got beetroot and garlic. In the tunnel, you've got carrots, the onions, which are not doing too bad. Potatoes got bitten by frost, turned all the tops black and crumbly. So, yeah, I'll show you what I mean. Now the plants will recover, according to online sources, so we'll wait and see how that goes. But I should have earthed them up if I had any more soil to sort of pack around them. That would have kept them being nipped by frost. The Jerusalem artichokes around behind me, they're as tough as old boots. They just keep going and going, and I'm absolutely going to be overrun with them this year. But they make a good windbreak, so they have double benefits. Spin around there. You got the cabbage and brassica bed, Swiss chard there. More brassicas, and then some Brussels sprouts which I've planted out. Only 5 plants, that'll do me. Next to that, I've grown in pots. These are carrots. I've got 4 different types of carrots, covered them with fleece. And this is the other exciting bit of the allotment. The birds going crazy with the feeder, so I fill that up full every day and they devour it. Some spare tomato plants. This sort of makeshift polytunnel, or sort of cold frame, however you want to look at it. Doing really well, starting to sort of move things out. This area here, I've planted some more salad potatoes. And the real excitement starts in here. Started to plant up my peppers, a melon, a few flowers, and the tomatoes. So I've really been looking forward to getting the tomatoes in the greenhouse. And you got a few things still going, some early runner beans, which will wait until all frost is gone, pop them in. And salad, which we've been harvesting, which has been great. And then my peas, the guttering, which I did early, like in Gardener's World, has been gone out. So you've got the earliest version of peas there, and then 2 others, and then that's all seed. And then back here in my runner bean tunnel, I've popped in sweet peas in between every support where I want to put a runner bean. That's supposed to give me a better harvest. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated as always. And please leave any comments. Always appreciate your feedback. Thanks.